Hey buddies, welcome to the TTB News. Today we highlight the ChatGPT Next Web SSRF bug. As there are benefits to deploying AI chatbots on their own as opposed to cloud-based options like OpenAI, but there are also potential security concerns with it. Recently, studies have revealed that NextChat, a well-known standalone chatbot with more than 7,500 exposed instances, is susceptible to a serious SSRF vulnerability. CVE 2023-49785, that can provide attackers access to corporate networks and data. Additionally, technical details about the vulnerability are being made public, even though the vendor was notified of it in November 2023 and a patch was not ready after 90 days. Likewise, a serious vulnerability has been discovered in NextChat, a JavaScript program created with Next.js. The client side handles all of its primary operations. However, an open proxy that enables anybody to send unlawful queries to any external server is a server-side endpoint with the name /API/CORS. Moreover, this endpoint works around security features in browsers to allow chat data to be saved on WebDAV servers. Through this vulnerability, users can create requests that the program heedlessly forwards, giving them access to unauthorized resources. For example, they could use it to access Google. There is a severe susceptibility in place called server-side request forgery that makes it possible for attackers to access internal systems and even the entire network without authorization. Due to this vulnerability, attackers can access all internal HTTP endpoints, even those deemed sensitive, get the complete answers from the specified endpoints, use different HTTP methods, post, put, etc., in conjunction with unique request contents, using coding to manipulate the parameters of a URL, add headers for authorization to requests. Generally, an attacker may be able to breach the whole internal network that is linked to the application if it can be accessed through the web. Bypassing the requirement for external resources, a particular reflected XSS vulnerability makes use of the retrieve method, which permits the data protocol on the application /API/CORS endpoint. When the malicious payload containing JavaScript code reaches the server, it can display an alert with the domain of the website. An attacker can achieve this by injecting it into the base64 encoded data URL. When the script runs in the victim's browser, an XSS attack is successful because the server reflects the data to the client without properly sanitizing it. With the use of falsified requests, a major vulnerability, CVE 2023-49785, in ChatGPT Next Web, versions 2, 11.2 and earlier, gives attackers complete read and write access to internal systems. Additionally, it can use the program as an open proxy to hide its IP address and reroute harmful data. The Horizon 3 AI timeline for vulnerability disclosure states that formerly, ChatGPT Next Web was secured through the GitHub Vulnerability Disclosure method. More recently, Horizon 3 requested an update from vendors using the GitHub security issue, but received no answer. Further, there is a public disclosure on March 11, 2024. Therefore, do not use this software online. If exposure to the internet cannot be avoided, then access to internal resources must be restricted to a secure, isolated network. Hence, attackers may use the software as an open proxy, even while it is isolated, to conceal malicious traffic that is directed toward other computers. Thanks for watching.